Hello guys, welcome to episode 5 of Emulating Cloughie. It's me, Bad Jokes FM, back at you once again with another video. Today is the 8th of April 2020 and we've only played a couple of games since you was last with me. I'll go over the results in a moment, as you can probably see them in the corner anyway, but I will talk about them in a bit more depth in a moment. I'm going to go over the finances and everything because, as you can probably see down here, finances are absolute rubbish. And just before I crack on with today's two games, which are going to be at home to Preston and away to Blackburn, just want to mention I am now on Twitter for my YouTube channel. If you look on Twitter for @BadJokesFM, should be able to find me. Give me a follow, and that is where you will find out first about all my new videos and anything that happens of note off camera. And now, like I say, to crack on with the recent results, you can see them there. You was with me for the Middlesbrough and the Fulham games, and as unexciting, is that even a word, as uninteresting as they were, I would take them over these last two games. I tried to sort of tinker about with my team. I went a little bit wider with the formation. I tried my 4-2-3-1 wide and that didn't really work out because I tried that against Palace, got thrashed 4-1 there. I tried going with like a 4-3-2-1 wide against Ipswich. That also didn't work. So, as you will see in a minute, I've gone back to what we know, tried to tighten things up, tried to sort of compact the pitch, and so we are back with our bog standard formation. You'll see that in a moment. And so those results have not been impressive. And if we just now have a look at the finances, because this is making me think that joining Forest was not the wisest move I've ever made in the history of FM, because we are currently in debt to the tune of almost 4 million. We have made a loss of 10 million all season. Last season we made a profit, so how on earth it's gone so wrong this year, I'm not sure, but I wasn't there for that, as you all know. So we are in debt to the tune of almost 4 million, like I say. And this is the bit that is really concerning me over here. Only 5% of transfer revenue is currently being made available. So I'm not really too happy about that, because even if we sell players, we're not going to be able to replace them with any sort of quality next year. If we just have a very quick look at the projection, as you look there, end of this season, we're projected to be 20 million in debt. Following season, 33 million in debt. After that, 46 million in debt. It is all going very, very wrong financially. And there are currently a few questions being asked about my job. I'm not sure why, I've not been here long, but it has been popping up in press conferences that I might be in danger of losing my job. But the board conference is still saying that they're satisfied with me. And if that carries on being the case, I'll be happy. But that is all going to hinge on us staying in this league. Following those last two defeats, we are right back in the relegation zone. We do have a game in hand on Norwich, which is the game coming up today. And we are 3 points behind them. So we do need a win. This is very, very big game. Preston in 17th. So hopefully they might already be on their holidays and we can sneak up and grab a win. And this is a team that is hopefully going to push us on towards that victory. We've got Henderson in goal. I've not been impressed with Ingram as of late, so I've decided to give Henderson a shout. We'll see if he can put in a good performance today. And we've got Pinilos at left back, Mancien and Lacavetti and Gabriel following out the defence. We've got Cass and McEachran, as always, in the centre of the park. And we've gone for a bit of a change for the three just behind the striker. We've got Vincent Phil, Lyndon Gooch and James Maddison just behind our star striker, the target man, Apostolos Velios. Love pronouncing that name. I'm sure I do it differently every time. Just going to change that to a target man. just there and just change it to support. And now let's see if that can be the team that can pick us up a win here today at home to Preston in this must-win fixture. The media prediction is saying that Preston have been poor of late and they can see this fizzling out into a ball draw. Please not another one. I'm determined to bring you guys some sort of excitement sometime soon. And that's the opposition instructions done. I'm going to say to the lads, come on, we need to get a win. I'm going to say we're favourites, so go out there and impress me. And nobody's taken too much notice of me. They've all got their headphones on, ignorant kits. And now to start off the game, Preston just passing the ball about. It's us with the interception. And yeah, just as the game starts off, just want to say again, I am on Twitter. That is going to be the first place where I am going to announce when videos are going to be up and anything else of note. And I just want to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed to me overnight. It is really appreciated. I just want to give a big shout out to a fellow YouTuber called GWFM. I had a bit of a chat with him last night over Twitter and he gave us some tips and he gave us some advice, which I am hoping to take on board. And it's really appreciated, mate. If you want to go and check him out, you might want to go do that imminently because we are losing again. Preston taking the lead with a cross from out wide, which is what I was hoping to cut out in the last couple of games by putting the team a bit wider, but it hasn't happened. And now to see it in the 3D, long ball over the top. Kitty gets it past his man, and there's two defenders there. How has he been allowed to sneak in there? That is poor. That is very, very poor. It's going to be an uphill job for us to get back into this league. Or stay in this league even. I'm so flustered by the poor performance, I'm losing my words. As Pinillos has picked up a knock of some description, he's going to have to come off the pitch. Who are we taking him off for? Not too sure. Jack Hobbs is the only defender we've got. Have we got anyone who can play out wide? Yeah, we've got Lacavetti who can play there. And get Pinillos off from my man Jack Hobbs. And what do? Do I go a bit wider? I think leave these on defence because that might cut out all the long balls over the top. I'm going to go hit early crosses. Actually, no. I'm going to go work ball into box. I'm just going to go for more direct passing and see what that does. And just going to go balanced for the width. And now go. What do? I'm going to go standard. Going to go standard and leave it at that for the next 15 minutes. See if that can do anything, as I've just got to try and lift the morale of the squad now. Going to go assertive. I know it's not the best way to lift morale, but I'm going to say to him we can still win this. And that's relaxed Gabriel, but not really done anything for anybody else. And now let's go next 15 minutes. Come on, we need a win. We need a goal. Just a point might be enough just to keep us in the mix. But I definitely don't want another loss, not 3 on the bounce. There's now 55 minutes gone, an hour almost gone now. I'm thinking about making some changes because this clearly is not working. As Alan Brown just picks up a yellow card for Preston there. We're dominating possession, which is what's doing my head in. We are dominating possession and we are having more shots, but they're just not of anything of note. He's now just going to make some changes. I think I'm going to try and go 2 up top. I'm just going to go 4-2-4-esque. Let's get Madison out wide and get Phil out wide. Neither of them are too happy there, but I think one of these will play up top. Phil's fairly happy there. And Madison, I think I'm going to take him off. Get him off for Jean Carlos. And I'll leave it at that for the minute. Or I bring Lennon on for Gooch. Yeah, I think he'll be fresh. That's all 3 changes made. Always a bit of a risk making all 3 changes in a game. But hopefully he won't pick up any injuries or any knocks. And let's actually, just leave it at that. And then leave it for the next 5-10 minutes and might make some changes. Gonna go attacking. See what that does. As now Phil has the ball. And he gets it into Lennon. Lennon with a cross. And Velios headers it. And Tactical genius me. I've got us level. We are 1-1 now. Jean Carlos with only his second of the season. Very nice header there. And you know what? I'm going to take all the credit for that. It's me who put Phil up top. It's me who put Lennon on the pitch. And a cracking header there. And we are level. Come on. Can we get the win now? A win would be a beautiful bonus. So come on. 15 minutes left on the clock. It's us on the attacks. McEachran to Lennon. But Lennon just does nothing with the ball there. As now Kitty has the ball. And what's he going to do? He's just not doing too much at the moment. He gets it back to Cunningham. He gets it forward. It's Depreville. He's through. And oh, I thought he gave away a penalty there. Oh, thankfully not. The man stayed on his feet. And 10 minutes left. We can get a win. Come on. Come on, lads. Just injury time remaining. 3 minutes left on the clock. A point is not a disaster. Leaves us 2 points behind Norwich. And one last highlight. Is this going to be anything? It's Velios just attempting to collect the ball. Gets it out to Gabriel. Gabriel to Cass. Cass, come on, turn round, fella. Gabriel, come on. Just pump it in the box. And yeah, that's what you do, isn't it? That is exactly what you do. You pump the ball into Rosed when you're the attacking side. Absolute muppet. I will not be cashing his cheque this month. And there you go. 1-1 draw. Gonna say to the lads, you were done brilliantly to turn that around. And they're all delighted. Morale hopefully going to be improving now. And I'll be back with you guys in just a moment for the second part of today's episode. Away to Blackburn in another massive game. See you guys in just a moment. Hello guys, we're back for part 2 of today's episode. Away at Blackburn. And as you can see, we've got a bit of a tactical mix-up going on. I thought things really improved in the last game once we went 2 up top. And so I've tried to have a look around, see what sort of shape I'll be happy with to get 2 up top. And this is what I've settled on for now. We've got Henderson in goal. We've got Pinilos at left back. Hobbs, Lacavetti and Gabriel as the back 4. And we've got Johnson and McEachran in the centre of the park in the defensive midfield roles. Cass I wasn't really impressed with in the last game. And Johnson I think is a decent shout just to sit there in the anchorman role and just sort of move things up, to sort of get the ball and move it about. And McEachran, we all know about McEachran. I really like McEachran, so I'm going to stick with him for now. And then on the wings, we've got Adams and we've got Morris, 2 fairly decent players. If we just have a quick look at them, because I don't think I've used them too much since being at the club. Say Adams, 23-year-old Scottish, good acceleration, good pace, decent dribbling, everything you could sort of ask for. Maybe might want to improve on his crossing, but that's something I can work on in the summer. And then Josh Morris, he's been asking for game time, he's been moaning. And so I've decided to give him a chance here. 28-year-old English. Okay acceleration. Nothing too brilliant. But his fitness is good and his stamina is good. So although he's not the fastest, he should be able to run up and down the flanks all game long. His crossing is okay. His first touch is okay. And so I'm hoping to see some decent things out of him today. And then up top, we've got Vincent Phil, who I thought looked a little bit better once he went up top in the last game. And then we've got Apostolos Velios. Still love saying that name. I will always love saying that name. He's up top. Let's hope I'm saying it again because he scored his 20th of the season. And now let's go and crack on and win this game against Blackburn. And the media prediction is saying that we found it difficult on our travels of late. Can't really argue with that. And I can't see it changing in this game. They think it's going to be a Blackburn home victory. Let's hope to prove them all wrong. And to get ourselves a massive 3 points. And just one thing to note, we are still a game in hand on Norwich. Not sure when we're playing that. Might have a look at that after the game. So even though we are 2 points behind them, we do have that game in hand. So that is a real big advantage we do have at the moment. And now to start this game off, I'm just going to say to the lads, we owe Blackburn after what happened in the last game. I have no idea what happened in the last game. There could have been a murder for all I know. But I hope there wasn't. That'd be a bit weird. I don't know why I thought of that. I've gone a bit violent. Okay. Whoops. Well, let's hope my players aren't taking too much notice of that, and let's crack on with this game, and hopefully finish it with all 11 men and nobody in jail. That'd be an advantage. Come on, lads. That's all I'm asking for. Nobody in jail today. And now, to start the game off, McEachran gets it to Morris, and nothing happens of that first attack. And 10 minutes on the pitch, and still nothing happening. Blackburn are having all the shots, apparently. And this is not a very good game so far for highlights, but Johnson wins it back, doing exactly what I want him to do. And it's Phil with the ball. It's Phil. What's he got going on? He gives it to Velios. Velios out wide to Morris. Can Morris get the cross in? He can. And Vincent Phil, 1-0 up. What a goal. What a very nice team goal. Exactly what I wanted to see from the team today. And we are 1-0 up in this massive game. And now seeing it in the 3D, Velios got it out wide to Morris. And Morris with a beautiful cross. And Phil, first one alive to the danger, to the threat. And he gets it in the back of the net. Very nice goal there. Very much against the run of play, I think you could say. But I will take it. As now Blackburn are coming back at us again. McEachran just intercepts there. That is beautiful. Gets it back to Henderson. Plays it long and low. Tries to win it, but Velios nicks it back. Gets it to Morris. And what's he going to do with the ball? He does not a lot. As Bennett nicks it off him. Gordon Bennett, lad. Do something better with your life. And Hopcutt gets it back to Mulgrew. And Mulgrew with the ball. Into Cabano. Cabano gets it back to Charlie. And what's he going to do? Gets it up to Hopcutt again. It's Bennett with the ball. And to Mulgrew. To Cabano. On the edge of the box. Come on, lads. Just get this away. Come on. Oh, it's a shot. Oh, it's in off the post. Oh, I thought that was going wide. And knee-sequence Cabano, with his 12th of the season, puts us right back in the relegation zone. That was again a very nicely worked goal. They passed it around a lot. Not enough closing down. Maybe that's something I might change at half time. And Blackburn are level. If we can stay at this for half time, I won't be too disappointed, as that's the way it is going on. Just have a quick look at the tactics. Closing down is on. Do I go get stuck in? Yeah, I think we need that in this game. I'm just going to go mixed passing. And other than that, a work ball into the box. Other than that, it has been working very well. And let's just see what we can do. Can say to them, you have been unlucky so far. And that's got a few of them motivated. Let's hope we can pick up a victory here. And now just to start the second half. And yeah, just like I was saying in the first game, really, just really want to give a big shout out to GWFM. He, like I said, I had a chat with him last night. He gave me some very good tips. So I'm really appreciative of that, mate. If you want to go check him out, please do so. I very much recommend him. And there were a few others. Oh, if we give away a penalty. I've got to stop promoting other YouTubers because only bad things happens of it. As now, a penalty for Blackburn. Who's it stepping up to take it? It's Charlie Mulgrew. What's he going to do? Mulgrew with the run up now. Goes forward and in the back of the net. Of course it is. Charlie Mulgrew only his 4th of the season. Now we've got to go attacking because we are behind and we cannot stomach another defeat. As now just seeing the penalty in a 3D. He's already clapping himself. The arrogant fella. How can you be clapping yourself before you take a penalty? That is not on. That is just sheer cheek of the lad. Oh, now an hour gone. Hour 65 gone now. Time for some changes. I'm going to push the wingers up a bit further forward. And I'm going to bring Lennon on as well in just a second. If Adams will just slot in there. Yes, he does. And now get Adams off for Lennon. And also, Phil has scored. Velios has not really looked like scoring, if I'm honest. Yeah, I'm going to take him off. Going to take a gamble for Walker. And what's Walker happy doing? Advanced forward. Actually, I'm going to, yeah, leave him as the, no, poacher. No, advanced forward. I've settled on it. Mine's made. Decision done. Just go to clear ball or export the flanks. And go a bit more direct passing. Hit early crosses. Maybe push forward a little bit more. And go a bit wider. And there we go. And just make the changes. Aaron Lennon, got faith in you, lad. Come on. You done well when you come on in the last game. And here we go, last 20 minutes of the game. Can we nick an equaliser? McEachran has the ball, goes out wide to Adams. What's he going to do is his last attack of the game. He gets it and tries to find McEachran, but Palmer beats him to it. And that's Cabano on the ball. And Cabano just coming across the halfway, but Johnson nicks it off him. That's what I want. He gets it forward, but before Velios can get to it, their defence wins it back. Just a bit of ping-ponging about between the two sides. Charlie Mulgrew, the arrogant git, just passing the ball there. As it's Gabriel to Mulgrew, Cabano, and Gabriel just wins it back there. Nicely done, lad. Henderson with the ball. Can he play it long? Is he going to find anyone? He tries to play up to Velios, but Auna beats him to it. Velios just has not looked himself today. As Palmer gets it back to Charlie, and Charlie Mulgrew back to his mate Palmer. Palmer to Cabano, and nothing happens with that, and this is a very long highlight for not a great deal occurring. And now the substitutions have taken place. Can we get an equaliser? Please, lads, please. It's Pinellos with the ball. It's Walker now. Into Phil, but Brian gets to it before Phil. And again, just a bit of ping-ponging back and forth. Evans to Charlie Mulgrew. Long and Cabano. Oh, that may have been offside. I'm not sure. And Cabano's through. And awful shot. Carry on doing that, lads. Keep on doing that. 10 minutes just about on the clock. We've not been great, but I don't think we've been awful either. As the game is just petering out to a close here. And one last highlight, I think. Mulgrew on the ball to Cabano. To Palmer. And Pinellos with the ball. Gets it to Morris. Morris forward. Can Walker get onto it? He can. He's through. He's in space. Come on, lad. Come on, lad. Ah! Keeper's saved it. And just going to be a corner. Minute and a half remaining. This possibly the last chance of the game. Morris whips it in and Rio collects it far, far too easily there. I think that is going to be all she wrote for this game. Hopefully I'm wrong though. And it goes forward. It's Palmer. Palmer's through. And Palmer, oh, just over the bar. Oh, did not want this situation to get any worse. 50 seconds left. Henderson with the ball. And he clears it. And is Phil going to get onto it? He does. But, oh, no. He got onto it illegally. He pushed his man there. 30 seconds left. End of the game now. Yeah, disappointing performance. Would have liked to draw. But there's positive signs. I think if the team gets used to this formation, it will work. And just 5 seconds left. Walker's on the ball. And he does nothing with it. Yeah, quite disappointing performance. 2-1 lost their final whistle. Just going. And I'm going to say to the lads, you gave it everything you had. Not the best couple of results you could have asked for there. But I think there's signs of improvement. I honestly do. And so we do only have, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games remaining. I'm going to play the Portsmouth and the Huddersfield games off camera. I'll be back with you for the Bury game. Might do that in an episode on its own. And then we'll do Swansea and Derby as a double header. And so that's where I'm going to leave it, guys. If you have enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up down below. And please subscribe to the channel. And like I was saying earlier in the video, if you want to find out about all the information first, follow me on Twitter at BadJokesFM. And I am BadJokesFM. I am out.